Hey everybody, it's Jesse Kurtz-Nicholl again, and today we are talking about the start of Module 2. I hope you had a good first week in the course and you're ready to tackle one of the fundamental concepts in economics, which is supply and demand. This week is going to be all about supply and demand, solely focused on supply and demand because it is the fundamental jumping off point for understanding the rest of economics. So let's dive right into this content folder and you will see. This week there's going to be a soft chalk right here with some reading and some videos, some of them directly from my own lectures and some of them from some good professors that I've found on the web. And I would just stress that even though you don't see it currently right here, there's also going to be some Newton assignments in your online textbook in some of these folders. You can see here that this is a supply and demand local research assignment. This assignment asks you to go out into your community and look for examples of supply and demand. It gives you a very clear example of what to expect. It's very simple. Just go to places that you've always been and sort of speculate about what affects their supply and demand. And then there's some worksheets. I would just stress that supply and demand, understanding the basics, is about practice, practice, practice. So definitely make sure that you feel comfortable with these practice worksheets before you go on. There's a quiz, and I would even say that if you come back to content, there's this student study materials folder that I've put in here, and periodically you should come in here and do some practice. So for example, this basic economics concept sheet is great to do after week 1. Make sure that you understand everything. Here are some practice questions for the first module and supply and demand. Here's a supply and demand study guide. There's the solution for the study guide so that you can check your answers. And here's some practice supply and demand questions. So this will be constantly updated with new materials, and I suggest that you definitely go in here from time to time to practice. So this week is all about supply and demand. Please, of course, contact me with any questions that you have about this week's material. All right, good luck.